Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today's Tuesday, October the 27th, and we've got, that's 2020, which means a few people have grown 1 year older today. Another trip around the sun they have made. We got happy birthday shout outs going out to Marty Wilkie, Mary Steube, Kaitlyn Marie Hodgson, and Jerry Peppers. Now, you see all of these, I know these folks. Marty was a good old school friend of mine. So was Mary. And let's see, Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn, I only know from Facebook as far as I know. And Jerry, he was my next door neighbor for a while. So, anyway, without further ado, here's birthday song for the four of you. Hey, Marty. Hey, Mary. Hey, Caitlin. And Jerry. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You're 1 more year older today. So, smile and say, it's my birthday today. I said, hey, Jerry. Hey, Mary. That'd be Caitlin, Mary. Mary Steube and Marty. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. Hey, it's a wonderful day. Hey, hey. So happy birthday for you, I say. And many more. Ya cha 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 cha. Hey, y'all are in luck. I got a good hair day going on, and well, it's a good hair day, so that must mean it's a good birthday day for you. Right? Right. All right, then. Hey, how about friends of the Shin Show? Well, these are folks that like the Shin Show. They throw a thumbs up daily. And here we go. We got, how about Martin Kelly, Steve Clary, Jamie O'Driscoll, Gina Cornites, Danielle, and Leony Pedraza Fernandez, Tina Kleeschulte Ashburn, and these are the folks on YouTube. What like me too? That would be Gribblesnap, the yes, and then we have the Pokey Pals. Well, the Pokey Pal, we shall say today, which would be Amanda Sue Little. So, thank you for all your support, my friends, because without you, this show ends. No, it doesn't really. I just do it so I can keep doing it. It's one of my things. I love to entertain. And so, with that, oh, let me entertain you for a... No, we're not going to go there. Let's do some weather for the local St. Charles viewing area. Well, how about tonight's weather forecast, October the 27th? We're going to have cloudy skies with rain ending overnight. Lows around 37 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. Chances of rain 90%. North-northwest winds, that is, at approximately 3 miles per hour. And then Wednesday, October the 28th, a mix of clouds and sun early, then becoming cloudy later on in the day with highs around 53 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable at that point in time. Rain is most likely low for a Wednesday night, and low temperatures creeping down to 43 degrees Fahrenheit, with northeast winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and chances of rain are 100%. Rainfall is going to be up near an inch, which is not a good thing for those of you living in the lower areas of the state. Let's see, rain early on Thursday, October the 29th, and then remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. Highs around 49 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Chances of rainfall near 80%, and another quarter inch added onto that first inch is an inch and a quarter. Partly cloudy skies overnight with lows around 33 degrees Fahrenheit and winds north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, Friday, October the 30th, Big sunny skies. That's right. Sunny skies and highs around 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to drop down. The wind speeds are going to drop down to near 4 miles an hour out of the west to northwest direction. And then mostly clear skies overnight with 36-degree temperatures and light variable winds southeast at 5 miles per hour. And then October the 31st. Partly cloudy skies. Highs are going to bump up to around 60, which will be kind of good for them trick-or-treaters. Winds are going to be south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy skies for the remainder of the day with lows around 38 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds are going to be west to at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Sunday, um, Sunday, November the 1st. It's going to be a mainly sunny sky with highs around 49 degrees Fahrenheit and winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then clear skies overnight with lows near 30 degrees Fahrenheit and winds are going to be north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And my friends, that concludes your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. And then, how about this? Come on down to Octobertown. That's right, St. Charles, Missouri is going to be your October destination. That's right, your Halloween destination. How about October 30th and 31st over at the Foundry Art Center? That's right. There's going to be a haunted house over there too. So let's not be afeared of that. Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Over at the Foundry Art Center. That's right. Um, it's going to be 520 North Main Street, North Main Center. I guess it's North Main Street, sorry. St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. I got a show going on, and it's driving me nuts because, well, my little heater ain't doing what I want it to do. Do. Anyway, let's see. General admission and COVID-19 safety guidelines. Okay, this event is free and open to the public. The haunted house will be on a first come, first serve basis. Groups will form in line outside the building and be allowed through one at a time to allow for social distancing. Now, that's not one person at a time, that's one group at a time. Please keep in mind that each group can have no more than 6 people. So, 6 people. We ask that everyone wear a mask this time because, well, once you're inside the building, there's going to be more people here and there, each going up to the different booth or different artists' tables and areas to pick up their candy and stuff like that. So those who do not want to visit the haunted house, they can make their way to the craft and game area or upstairs for trick-or-treating with the studio artists. Now, please remember social distancing is recommended in all areas, okay? So just remember, come on down, enjoy yourself, and believe that it is a dual mask outing. Okay, you're gonna have your Halloween mask and your COVID mask, and that's okay. The Art Foundry, the board of directors of the Art Foundry, have decided on their own that it is a masked event, which in turn means you still have choices. Um, and they're not the government forcing them to do that. It's their board of directors. So they're all fair and good. To be allowed to do that if they want to. You still have your choices. 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 First Amendment choice. Well, not your First Amendment. That's freedom of speech. You still have your freedom choice, though, to either go or not go. And that is your choice. That's what you still have, you know. Still a choice. You still have a choice. Anyway, that's beside the point. How about let's go and check out what else is going on in St. Charles this weekend? Well, let's see. You know, Trick or Treat on Main is going to be on October the 30th. Okay, not the 31st. So remember, that will be the 30th, which is on Friday evening. So from 3 o'clock to 5 p.m. on Friday evening, okay? So don't forget, they're going to be on now, of course, you know, like I said, the Art Center is going to be open both days, so there you go. Bring your costumed ghouls and goblins, ages 12 and or younger, to Main Street Historical District for a 3 to 5 p.m. Trick-or-treating event. For more information, you can always call 636-946-7776. Okay? Well, okay. And then let's see what else we got. We got a couple more events. Scotsman's Coin and Jewelry Coin Expo is going to be going on November the 5th at the whatchamacallit, not the Foundry. Where is that building? It's called the Trade Center, Convention Center. That's what it's called. St. Charles Convention Center. And let's see, is this a paid event? Nope, it's free admission. So come on down Thursday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then Saturday at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the St. Charles Convention Center, which is at 1 Convention Center Plaza Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. Yes, sir. That is the Scotsman's appraised and purchased collectible coins, rare paper money, precious metals, stamps, diamonds, jewelry, pocket and wristwatches, and sterling silver flatware, and more. Why is Scotsman's able to pay so much for collections? Because of the talented staff and diverse abilities. So there you go. That'll be fun. Come on in, come on down. Have yourself a fun time. Now, also, the Treasure Chest Holiday Expo, which will be your Christmas gifting, will be coming up also at the Convention Center. And you know what? They're not saying anything about masks, so we don't know whether they're going to be doing, and that one's going to be free also. So just remember, come on down, and that'll be November 20th. Um, yeah, through the 22nd. November 20th through the 22nd, that's Friday at 1 to 6 p.m., Saturday at 9 to 6 p.m., and Sunday at 10 to 4 p.m. at the St. Charles Convention Center. Okay, over 200 booths filled with one-of-a-kind arts, crafts, unique gift items, gourmet goodies, holiday and home decor, and all of the best in demand products. Vendors also always, we are constantly adding new and different products, supplies to join this long list of returning favorites. Thousands of shoppers over the 3-day event find just the right gift for everyone on your list this year. Free admission, free parking, raffles at the door, and prizes throughout the weekend. So don't forget, show up at the convention center. And like I said, says nothing about your mask wearing or anything else. So I guess you don't have to worry about that. I myself, I think I would contact the convention center and ask. They're not giving me a number uh, to call at, but they do have a website, and the website is treasurechestshows.com. And it doesn't say anything there about COVID or anything there either. So there you go. Bring it on, bring it on. All right, hey, that looks like it's about it for the what's going on. What's going on? What's going on in St. Charlietown? All right, well, alrighty then. Hey, what else do I want to talk about? There's always something else going on that I could talk about. Mm. Oh man, freezing my hiney off. Brr. Anyway, that being said, it's just cold to me. Cold, cold, cold. Anyway, what else was I going to do? How about, let me check the clock. Yeah, it looks like it's close enough to do some story time for the kids. That's right, story time for the kids. I do not want, yeah, there we go. Okay. For a minute, I thought I was going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fishing rod. Still on the fishing rod? Well, I thought I saved a different place yesterday. I could swear I did. Maybe I just hit the wrong one. The wise old man and the monkey. The hare with many friends. The reluctant dragon story. That's the one we were going to do today. The reluctant dragon story. Okay? Well, okay. Where are we? Long, long ago. One evening, long ago, a shepherd ran home, terrified. I saw something terrible, he cried to his wife and son. It's as big as 4 houses. It has long, sharp claws, a long, pointy tail, and shiny blue scales all over its body. His son looked up from his book. That sounds like a dragon, he said. His parents got scared, but the boy wasn't scared. The next day he set off up the hill to find the dragon. He might be friendly, thought the boy. The dragon was friendly, and he was thrilled to see the boy. The boy smiled and sat down and asked the dragon all kinds of questions. The dragon told stories of long, long ago, and there were dangerous dragons everywhere, and brave knights fought them to rescue princesses. He told the little boy the he told the little boy the boy came back every day to hear the stories. But then the villagers found out about the dragon. They were terrified, and the boy ran straight to the dragon and said, "The villagers want to get rid of you." "But I would not hurt even a fly," said the dragon. That afternoon the boy heard even worse news. St. George, the dragon killer, was there to fight the dragon. Immediately the boy rushed back to the dragon. "St. George, the dragon killer, wants to fight you," gasped the boy. and he has the longest spear I have ever seen. But I do not like fighting. I'll just hide in my cave until he goes away," said the dragon. "You can't. Everyone wants a fight," cried the boy. The dragon yawned. "I'm sure you'll think of something," he said. And so the boy walked slowly back down to his village. A crowd of villagers was telling about the dangerous dragon. "He eats 10 sheep for breakfast. He burned down 5 houses," roared the villagers. "It's not true," said the boy. "The dragon wouldn't hurt a fly." "But everyone wants a fight," said George. "What can I do?" "Follow me," said the boy, and he took George to meet the dragon. "What a perfect place for a fight," said George. "No fighting," said the dragon firmly. "Not even pretend to fight?" asked the boy. "Maybe," said the dragon. The boy turned to George. "Do you promise not to hurt him?" "Well, it has to look real," said George. "Well, will there be feasts afterwards?" asked the dragon. "There will, and you can come," promised George. The next morning lots of villagers arrived to watch the fight. The boy waited nervously by the dragon's cave. They cheered and waved when St. George rode into view. Soon a roar echoed through the hills. Flames filled the air. Everyone gasped as the dragon appeared. His scales sparkled and his breath, as he breathed out fire. "Charge!" cried St. George, and he galloped hard, his spear held high. The dragon bundled up and they shot past each other. "Missed!" yelled the crowd. George and the dragon turned around and charged again. This time there was no way they could miss. Finally, after a lot of fight, and the dragon slumped to the ground. George towered over him. "Cut off his head!" shouted the crowd. "I think the dragon has learned his lesson," George declared. "Let's invite him to our feast." And he led the villagers. The boy and the dragon backed down the hill. The boy was happy because his plan worked. The villagers were happy because they'd seen a fight. And George was happy because he'd won. But the dragon was happiest of all. He had lots of new friends and a full tummy. "Jolly night it's been," he murmured, and began to snore. "How will I get him home?" said the boy. "I'll help," said George. He gave the dragon a prod, and they set off up the hill, arm in arm, the saint, the dragon, and the boy. Well, there you have it. That was pretty good. I like that one. Did y'all like that one? Good. I hope I didn't wake you all back up, 'cause I wasn't supposed to be waking you back up. The Reluctant Dragon. That was a good one. How about the Little Prince? We want to read the Little Prince because, well, the Little Prince would be my grandson. He's a little prince, isn't he? Just a little prince. All right, the Little Prince. There was once a little prince who lived by himself on a small asteroid called B612. He believed that he should take care of his planet. So he also cleaned his 3 volcanoes and cut the bamboo trees, roots that secretly grew underground and could split the planet into 2 pieces. One day, a seed mysteriously blossomed and turned into a flower. "You are so beautiful," he said. "I'm going to water you and protect you with this glass globe at night. The little prince decided to call her Rose. He loved her very much, and Rose loved the little prince. They were together all the time, but because Rose was constantly demanding for the little prince's attention, he started to doubt about her feelings for him. The little prince decided it was time for him to make new friends, so he went on a trip around the universe, leaving the rose behind. On the first planet, the little prince found a king who had lived there on his own for many years. When he saw the little prince, he happily said, "Good, I have someone to rule now." So the king started to order him around and called him his subject. But the little prince was not used to taking orders from anyone. Friends do not give orders anyway, so he decided to leave. The little prince continued his journey, and on the next planet he found a man, very well dressed. The vain man said to the little prince, "Oh, now I have someone to admire me." The man dressed in all sorts of clothes and expected the little prince always to tell him how good he looked. But after some time, the little prince thought friendship should not be based only on compliments, so he left. On the next planet, the little prince found an old man with lots of books around him. "What are all these books about?" Little Prince asked. "I'm a geographer," said the old man. "So I write about the rivers, the mountains, and the desert. Tell me about your planet so I can write about it." The little prince started talking about himself, the volcanoes, the bamba, bamboa tree, bambua trees, and of course about his rose. "How wonderful," said the geographer. "But I can only write about the things that last forever, so I cannot write about you and your rose." The little prince had never thought that he or his rose was not eternal, and he felt sad. The geographer had no interest in him as a friend, as a friends do, so he left and traveled to a planet called Earth. On Earth, the little prince met a fox and asked her, "Can we be friends?" "Only if you tame me," the fox replied. Well, the little prince was intrigued. "What does taming mean?" he asked. "It means to establish ties to create a bond," the fox said. "Otherwise, you are just a little boy to me, like thousands of other little boys. And I have no need of you. And you, too, have no need for me, for I am just like any other fox." "I am beginning to understand," said the little prince. "There is a flower. I think she has tamed me. I miss her a lot." So the little prince realized that even though his flower was so proud and temperamental, she was unique to him and a true friend. "My rose needs me," he thought, so he decided to go uh, back to his volcanoes and to his bambua trees. When the little prince saw her, he hugged his beautiful rose and said, "I am responsible, and I will be with you forever." And that's it. That was the little prince. And that looks like it's the end of story time for the kids. Time to jump on over to the daily bread portion of the program, which today is going to be brought to us by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is going to be Jeremiah 12 through 14 and 2 Timothy 1. Do not forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2020 on YouTube or Facebook, the Shenandoah Briscoe page, or the Shen Show, or the Bible with Briscoe, or Friends of the Shen Show. Any of these pages will give you access to the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Okay, hey, the Daily Bread portion of the program is called Choosing Hope. And we're going to read Micah 7, 2 through 7. Micah? Okay. The faithful have been swept from the land. Not one upright person remains. Everyone lies in wait to shed blood. They hunt each other with nets. Both hands are skilled in doing evil. The ruler demands gifts. The judge expects bribes. The powerful dictate what they desire. And they all conspire together. The best of them is like a briar. The most upright worships then a thorn hedge. And the day God visits the day God visits you has come, and the day your watchman sounds the alarm. Now is the time for your confusion. Do not trust a neighbor. Put no confidence in a friend, even with the woman who lies in your embrace. Guard the words of your lips. For a son dishonors his father, a daughter rises up against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the members of his own household. But as for me, I watch in hope for the Lord. I wait for God my Savior. My God will hear me. And there you have it. That was Micah 7, 2 through 7, which concludes our portion of the program, the Daily Bread portion of our program, which was brought to us today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. All right, my friends, looks like I do have a song for you, though, and it'll go something like this. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Oh, I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.